Dita is what's up. Look at her. Dita, did you enjoyed your striptease, right?
So much. It's been a long time since someone stripped for me.
My goodness, Trailino, this is your stripper dreams coming true.
Yeah. I don't have words. I'm sorry.
All right, well then just shake your booty and get out of here. Thanks, kid. Yay! Well, welcome to Look at All, the Hey Qween after show, where we have our superstar guests look at some of the queens, superstars, and celebrities they've worked with, and they'll sip a little tea. Or if they've crossed them, throw a little shade. Of course, our guest is the author of Your Beauty Mark, the ultimate guide to eccentric glamour. She's actually here in real life, Dita Von Teese. Hello, Angel Baby.
Hi.
Oh my goodness, what a dream having you on here today. Hearts in my eyes.
My favorite show ever.
Hooray! Wendy Ho, can you believe what we got right here?
Gorgeous glamour, honey. I mean, I feel real gutter today. Real gutter.
Well, you are, so that's good. Oh, my goodness. Well, Lady Red, you got your Dita Von Teese fan right there, so do I.
Yes, baby. I want my biggest hair, my biggest glamour, and the smallest fan I could find.
A fan to make you look even bigger than ever.
So dainty. I feel so dainty.
And you are, my darling.
Yeah.
Now, Dita, this doesn't fit in your normal wardrobe, but we wanted to give you your own Hey Qween t-shirt. To wear to whatever fancy event you might need,
I'll
a
just
purple
have
tee.
it, like, taken in the waist a little bit.
Oh, yes.
Add a few rhinestones.
You're right about that?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Well, I'll be waiting to see that on the paparazzi storm, honey. They're like, Dita wears mystery shirt. What could it be from? All right, so that's my dream. That's my dream. Today I'm wearing Miss Dolly Parton on my shirt from Swiss Embassy. Thank you, Swiss Embassy. Now, Dita.
Yeah.
We're going to play a little game.
Okay.
You're going to look at many people in your life, some of them your influences, some of your friends, some of them people you know, lovers, who knows what it will be. But we'll look at them and you'll just give us a little something.
Okay, all right.
And if they've crossed you, you know what to do.
Okay.
Now, you said maybe if they're shady to you, you can apply your lipstick.
Yeah, that'll be my go-to.
Dita bought the most amazing thing I've ever seen.
This is a real lipstick.
Oh, Dita.
Yeah.
How did you steal Lady Red's normal size lipstick?
Yeah. I feel like you need this.
That is so good, Dita. I love it. All right. Let us begin. Look at her. There she is. Raja.
Oh, I've got nothing but love for Raja.
Yeah.
We grew up together, basically.
No, that's so amazing.
Club
You
kids,
were saying you met her at a rave scene?
I've known her so long, I don't know how we met. I mean, we had, she was part of that scene. We used to do these fetish parties together, and yeah, we've known each other a long time now.
What's one of your favorite adventures with Raja that you can remember?
Gosh, there's a lot I can't remember.
Right.
Because we were partying pretty hard back in those days. I don't know. I always thought that, Raja was always so gorgeous, like always, back in those early years too. And I used to love that watching, she'd always, when guys would hit on her or whatever, and they didn't know that she was,
a woman of mystery.
Yes. The deep voice would just come out, and it was amazing. I always like Sutan for that deep voice. Right.
I love it.
Way back.
Look at her.
Oh, Betty Page.
Betty Page. Now,
I do have a good Betty story.
You do?
Yeah. Well, when they first kind of found her in the 90s, there was this radio show that she agreed to do an interview for, and I got to sit in on it as the Betty Page lookalike, because back then I was doing this Betty Page thing. And then in the years after, I remember very well, once I was in Paris and I got a call from her manager, her lawyer manager, and he was like, Betty wants to take you to church on Sunday. And I was like, oh, God, I was just gutted that I was not around to go to church with Betty Page. Because I would have been there,
right.
you know?
Where you were not in the country?
I was not in the country, so I couldn't go.
God.
And the opportunity didn't come back again. So it was, yeah. But
If
I did get to
only.
speak to her on the phone.
You
and
did?
It was, yeah.
And what kind of pearls of wisdom would Betty Page drop on you?
Well, I mean, she was very like casual. She was sort of like, well, I don't really think much about what I did back then. She was just very like calm and kind of like, you know, she had a thing about wearing like several flannel shirts at once. I don't know if you've ever heard this. But
No,
like
I haven't.
In her later life, she had this thing always that she was wearing like these like flannel plaid shirts, maybe a few of them at a time. So it was a little.
She became a lumberjack later in life. Betty
basically,
Page,
it was like an
lumberjack
obsession
diva.
she had almost.
Well, Betty Page, little did you know, but we dress alike often now. Look at her.
Oh, it is.
Oh, that's your namesake.
I've never seen that photo of her.
Yes, now that was the,
You know-
the silent film star you
Yes.
named yourself after.
Yes. I saw one film of hers, and I was like, that name sounds cool. Because, I was working in a strip club when I was, underage, too,
Right.
by the way.
The scandal of it all, Tito.
I saw this movie with her, and I didn't ever really do a ton of research. I wasn't, like, obsessed with it. I was just like, that name sounds cool. I'm going to be Dita. And I never knew I was going to keep using it. I was just like, it was my strip club name.
Right.
And the Von Teese was all an accident too. It was like, I looked in the phone book when I was posed for Playboy, and I found Von Teese, and I was like, that sounds cool. Dita Von Teese, that's my name. I called them, and then it was a typo, and they wrote Dita Von Teese. I was like, you guys, that's not what I said, and they
Oh my
were
gosh.
like, they never got it right, and so it was all kind of a weird,
Magic
strip
little
club,
potion.
weird accent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
A strip club.
So I
magic.
admittedly don't know every picture of her, or very many pictures of her at all.
Well, here she is. This is her.
There she is.
Thanks for the name, Dita.
Thanks for the name. Thanks.
Thanks for the name. Look at her. Oh, your ex-husband.
That's my ex. How dare
Just-
you? Hold on
Oh,
a
you've
second.
mentioned. Wait, I'll throw the shade
No,
to
I'm just
you.
kidding. No, I'm not throwing shade at him,
I know.
actually. If you would have shown that picture like a few years ago,
Right.
it took me a long time, and then we were friends now. We're cool.
Yeah.
We're cool.
I mean,
We're
imagine
still-
that's just like that was like so high profile, and that was kind of right around when you were starting to become a very famous person. He was already super
He was
famous.
a big cheerleader for my career too.
Yeah.
I mean, we did a lot of like things together, like music videos. He wrote an album called The Golden Age of Grotesque, and it was all like inspired by my world. And it was a really romantic, great time in my life. A lot of fun, and we were together for 7 years. A lot of times people say, oh, you were just married for a year. It's like, no, we were together for 7 years. It was significant. And
Yeah.
And we had a rough ending there, but
I mean, sometimes that's the way it goes.
rough ending, but we're good now. We're good.
Now, you had said something about, and it reminded me of Miss Carrie Bradshaw in the Sex and the City movie, that you were having like the huge wedding photographed by Vogue, and then like as you were in it, you were like, oh fuck, maybe this wasn't the thing to do.
It was a little bit like a nail in the coffin type thing, but I felt like the pressure to go through with all of it,
Right.
the wedding plans and everything, and but it was a beautiful wedding. We have great pictures.
You have
We
the
had a
pictures
good
for
time.
life, honey.
Yeah, he slept through a lot of it, I have to
Did
say.
he?
Yeah, because we were like in this big castle in Ireland, and he was like, he was just like, drug free in that moment. So he kept going upstairs to take like 3-hour-long naps while the party was going on.
Wow. I guess that's one way to just not do drugs, to go to bed.
He was
Good
just like,
night.
I'm gonna
Good
go take a
night.
nap. I was like, okay,
You're like, all right, honey.
great.
Okay,
Take
just
a
leave
nap.
me here without a winter,
Yeah.
no problem. She's great at conversation.
All right. Look at her.
Oh, she's one of my favorites.
Now, was this?
Diana Vreeland.
Oh, that's Diana Vreeland. I'm only used to older Diana Vreeland. I don't think I've ever seen the young Diana Vreeland.
I mean, she is like she wrote one of my favorite books ever. I mean, her biography, her autobiography is amazing. And just like so inspiring, so many words of wisdom for people that are like, maybe feel like they weren't beautiful. It's like, you can be glamorous. She's like the epitome of like, how do you turn like, become a mediocre beauty and turn yourself into like glamorous and compelling and someone people want to know.
Yeah, rouge on the ears, darling. I mean, Diana Vreeland gave to live.
Yes.
She was like all of our anti-mames in the world. Just
exactly.
so many. I've never seen young Diana Vreeland.
Yeah, I'm gonna steal that look though.
Oh, I mean, honey, get it together, Dita. That's the way to go. Another look.
Good look.
All right, look at 'em.
Oh, well,
Violet
we already spoke
Chomsky.
of Violet. Yeah.
Now, was this from your show, or is this just a
No,
different
but I
look?
think she wore that part of that costume. I think the costume evolved, and she wore part of that in the show.
And
But
what was
yeah.
your moment that you got to meet? I mean, was she freaking out? Was she cool as cucumber?
I'm trying to remember when we first actually met. I think she's pretty cool all the time.
Uh-huh.
You know, she's pretty cool. What a beautiful boy, too, though.
Oh, yeah, she's got it to going on.
Yeah. I can't remember exactly when we met or how. I don't think
And
she
what was the
in...
number she performed that you
did-
first saw?
I saw a clip of course, her performance that she won with in Drag
right,
Race.
yeah.
And then this number in my show that she did.
Yeah.
Which is great.
And are you
People
going to
just-
lend her that big cocktail class?
Yeah, anytime she wants. I'm dying. I have like 3 numbers I'm dying to see her in.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Next
Dita.
tour.
That's pretty cool. Look at her.
Oh.
Elvira.
I love Elvira. She's a good friend.
Yeah.
She's given me some good advice, for
Has she?
sure. Oh, yeah. She's a great lady.
Yeah.
What a great
I mean,
lady.
it's someone who certainly knows how to have created a persona, but also live her own life.
And I met her through a lot of like mutual friends. Also, I had brunch one day with Paul Rubens, and he was like, you need to meet Cassandra Peterson because you and her and me, we've created these characters that we love and adore that we're not trying to not be,
Right.
or not be associated with. It's a very different thing than what, a lot of people do where they play a character and they don't want to be made
Right.
fun of for it or whatever. So, she's just a great lady and so beautiful, and I love seeing her show every year at Knott's. And,
Yeah.
beautiful in and out of drag.
Could you share any little tidbit of advice she gave you?
Well, I lent her a dress recently. We wear the same size.
Really?
Yes. Let's see. Well, she gave me some advice about like money things, finances, like marriage,
And all that.
taking care of your assets kind of things.
Yeah. I mean, to get it
like
from
that.
Cassandra, honey, she's kept that
knows.
money, she's kept that figure, and she's
knows.
still doing it.
She's amazing.
Look at her. Look at her. Look at her.